am a creeper, though.
For damn sure.
I know that after tonight you don't have to look up at the stars.
Let me just get out my list when I get over
I
here.
know by the end of tonight you don't have to look up at the stars. And I know if the love is alright, you don't have to look up
Well,
at the
we're back.
stars. No.
It's been a long time,
Like a month, says YouTube.
roughly. We just have been having a lot of stuff going on.
AKA, she's ill again.
I missed another week of school, and then we had like spring break, and like now we're like, it's the Monday after spring break, and we're like recording right now
We're like, let's do an episode
for the fans.
for the fans.
So
Like
that's
our
what's-
number one fan. I don't know who our number one fan is. I don't know.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
I didn't know. First of all, I got burned. My whole face was burnt. Now look at this. No skin on my forehead. No skin on my nose. That's okay because I got some color and I don't look like a creeper anymore. But now let me just show you this. Oh, you can't see it. It doesn't look that gross on here. Do you see that? Do you see that? Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. It kind of looks like a flesh-eating disease. That
Let
was on
me
my
describe
face
to you
before.
what it looks like.
Nasty.
That's what it looks like.
This other guy is also trying to sell me something. Walks up and he's like, well, first he asked if we want to buy something. We were like, no, we don't want to buy that. And he's like, do you want a Mexican boyfriend?
So of course Jordan said, hell yeah, and her and Frederico are getting married in 2 weeks.
You know how they always are like, I have a special price for you. You'll get the best deal, blah, 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 blah. He says special price for me, but he did not say price. He said prize.
And Jordan's like, what's the prize?
I go, what kind of prize you talking about, boy? Except for I was only thinking that. I didn't say that out loud.
Speaking of dying, this is a nice segue. So this was just a funny little thing that happened over spring break. It was actually on my last day of spring break. But what happened was I got my phone bill in the mail, my cellular device phone bill. Okay, right? So I get it in the mail, and there's this like random like $10 charge that they put on there for no reason. So my mom was like, you need to figure that out. So I was like, okay. So I go online and I try to like see if I can like get it removed or whatever, and I'm like looking around, and I find out that the kind of phone I have has been recalled by
This one right
AT&T
here.
because it sets fire to itself and then anything touching it that's flammable. So I was like, well, okay. I mean, I'm not sure what to do about that. So then I saw that somebody said that they could just, like, you could just go into like a store and they would just give you a new phone for free. So then I was like excited about it because, you know, new phone. So I go into the store and they said I had to call this number. So I was like, okay, fine. So I call the number, and the lady on the phone is like walking me through all these like choices and stuff. This is important.
I'm sorry, but that
And-
was really funny. Okay.
What happened was I was going through everything, and she like got all my information, and then she was like, okay, so we have, well, she had a southern accent, but I can't really do a southern accent that well.
And she was like,
We have like 3, that's not a southern accent,
we have 3
choices
choices
for you today.
of phones for you.
And then
That's
she
not
like
something
listed off
they're-
the first 2 and the third one. And then the third one was LG View. So I was like, I hadn't even heard of the other one. So I was like, okay, well, I'll go with the LG View. And I'm totally going to butcher this. And then she said in her southern accent, she was like, oh, girl, that's a good choice. And I was like, I'm like on the phone. The whole time she's been like, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. So then she was like, all of a sudden really happy to be my friend. And so I was just like, okay. So then I said goodbye. And I'm getting my new phone in the mail. Except that this one, which is actually called Quickfire, which is really ironic.
Hilarious.
I just hope that it doesn't set me on fire.
That book is amazing.
What is it?
Nikki Chula says that this book's amazing. It's
Chicka
Chicka
Chicka Boom Boom.
and actually was a really good book when I was like
Boom, Shanae.
Third grade.
How you doing?
3 years old,
Boom,
not third grade.
Shanae, how you doing? Little ditty I learned at Heritage. Heritage.
You did not learn that at Heritage.
Yes, I did.
Why would you sing that at Heritage?
Well, the teachers did not sing it.
Okay. Today, Allie left me at school,
You left me for a week while you were in Mexico.
but we weren't at school,
Lame.
and then came back. Just for this episode, so you should love her for that.
So what's happened is that I've been kind of sick lately, as we had mentioned earlier, again. And so today I went into the doctor, El Doctor.
Oh, El Doctoro.
Yeah, and I had some allergy testing done. So they told me that I was going for allergy testing. I was like, okay, like, whatever.
What can that? How badly can that be?
Okay, I had lots of pain. This is basically what happened. Okay, so I had 24 shots and 36 pinpricks. This doesn't show.
Tattoos the brewer.
I'm gonna be pissed. That's all the shots. And then my arms.
You can't really see them, but they're like red.
They hurt. And I look like I'm kind of a druggie right now.
Well, you are.
I need to get myself out of your car.
I know.
Oh, no, I know. But again, there tonight, you don't have to look up at the stars. No,